From the UTPA American Radio Studios in Edinburgh, Texas, the Pan Am Bronc Sports Report. What's up, Bronc Nation? I'm Daniel Morales. I'm bringing you the biggest news in UTPA sports this past week. We've got the latest in the MLB playoff action, your fantasy football update, and your 411 on where you can get the best workout possible on campus. But first, on Tuesday, October 9th, Our Lady Broncs competed against the University of Texas A&M Kingsville in a night that came down to the final play. The Javelinas squeaked by UTPA on the fifth and final match, giving Our Lady Broncs a record 8-12. I caught up with Jury Franson, the defensive specialist on the team, and asked her what this game meant to her squad for the rest of the season.
We have some players that aren't healthy right now, so we worked hard with who we had. We could have done better, of course. We didn't play our A game. And, a game's a game. We're going to shake this one off, and then we're heading back to conference this Saturday, and we're going to take it from there.
You can catch our squad's next game this Saturday at 1 as they take on Chicago State in a huge conference showdown. Also in Bronc news this Friday is Midnight Madness. This will be everyone's chance to see both men's and women's basketball teams in action for the first time this year. Midnight Madness starts a tailgate party at 5 o'clock in the Fieldhouse parking lot with a pep rally and the official unveiling of our new video board, the largest in the RGV. There will be free food, dance contests, and a pair of Dallas Cowboy tickets given away. So stop by and support your UTPA Broncs.
On October 9th, the UTPA women's golf team placed ninth at the Harold Funston Invitational in Huntsville, Texas. This was the women's final event of the year, as they will not be competing until February 18th at McNeese Stadium, Louisiana. Also on October 9th, the men's golf team placed fourth at the Harold Funston Invitational. Their next match will be next Monday at Houston Baptist University. In track and field news, the men's and women's cross-country teams will be competing this Saturday at the Concordia Invitational in Cedar Park, Texas. But not all team members will be there. Women's track and field specialist Judith Chumba will be competing at the 24th Annual Chili Pepper Cross Country Festival at the University of Arkansas on Saturday as well. For Bronc Radio Sports, I'm Marianne Garcia.
The Wellness and Recreation Complex, known by all the people on campus simply as The Rec, is open to students, faculty, and even the public. The Rec plays host to many exciting events such as basketball games, tennis ping pong tournaments, weightlifting, and even marathons around campus. If you want to check out these events or just a little exercise, they're always open Monday through Friday from 6 in the morning till 10 at night, Saturdays 8 in the morning till 8 at night, and Sundays noon till 7. Check it out.
It's October, and you know what that means. Football season is in full effect, and postseason baseball is upon us. Here's Javi Guerrero and Gabriel Cantu with some of the excitement of fall.
It's an environment like no other. You'll feel the cracking of the bat, the cheers from a home run, and the stealing of another base. That's right, the 2012 MLB playoffs are back. In the American League Division, the Detroit Tigers have taken a 2-1 lead against the Oakland A's, and the Baltimore Orioles have tied the series with the New York Yankees at 1. In the National League Division, the Cincinnati Reds are up 2-1 against the San Francisco Giants, and the St. Louis Cardinals annihilated the Washington Nationals 12-4, tying up that series. This is definitely going to be another heated contest between all teams leading up to the World Series. Reporting for Bronc Radio Sports, I'm Gabriel Cantu.
Welcome to the Week 6 edition of the Bronc Radio Fantasy Football Minute. Need a quarterback this week? Take a look at Minnesota Vikings quarterback Christian Ponder. Ponder has a 5-star matchup this week against the Washington Redskins, who have given up 12 passing touchdowns and given up the 4th most fantasy points to opposing quarterbacks this season. Cleveland Browns back Trent Richardson is my start of the week. Richardson is playing against the Bengals, who have given up an average of 22 fantasy points to opposing running backs. The last time Richardson faced the Bengals, he went for a total of 140 yards and found the end zone twice, scoring 26 fantasy points in the process. Kansas City Chiefs wideout Dwayne Bowe is a solid start this week. Bowe is facing a Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense who have allowed the 2nd most yards and 3rd most fantasy points to opposing receivers in 2012. For Bronc Radio Sports, I'm Javi Guerrero.
Well, that's it for this week's Sportscast. I would like to thank radio station manager Cassie Pettis and news director Alex Ramirez, as well as all the radio station staff. And remember, support your UTP athletics. Go Broncs!